Plastic accounts for 80% of ocean waste, with litter and improperly disposed items polluting rivers and seas. And that's where Iloilo's Rezbin steps up. The plastic recovery startup is making recycling both convenient and engaging, aiming to stem the tide of waste. So Mari, how is Rezbin transforming the recycling industry?
Rezbin is the only consumer-facing waste company addressing the need for behavioral change in developing countries. Our tech is focused on building cleaning and segregation habits at home. And by doing that, we effectively create value for everyone down the waste value chain, like collectors, the recyclers, and through our tech, even the consumers and the businesses benefit. And by doing so, we decrease waste management costs by up to 65%.
How do you evolve consumer behavior? Because recycling is something that's been challenging to achieve adoption in, not just in developing countries, but in developed countries as well. How are you evolving consumer behavior and making it something fun to do?
People have told us that it's impossible to make people in developing countries segregate at home. You know, the government's tried. But what we found is that you just need to make it convenient for them, easy for them, rewarding and satisfying. And that's basically the gist of what we do. That's our philosophy.
What are the tools that are in the Rezbin tool suite?
The first one is the map, to locate the nearest Rezbin to you. The second one is, it's a lot of data tracking on the backside, but what the customers see is gamification. Basically, you can earn badges, and each badge has a corresponding reward. And these badges are made by our partner locations. So if you're in a school, the school comes up with their own badge that the students can earn themselves. Basically, the app allows you to interact with the Rezbin and earn rewards.
So the partner organizations, like a school, for example, or an office, a big company, a bank, are they supplying the bins, or does Rezbin locate them strategically in these spots?
Well, we choose where to situate the bins, especially for schools and partners like barangays. But it really depends on the organization. We also partner with hotels. Some of them already have their own designated areas for it.
Decentralized hardware, Mari, is often significantly challenging to maintain. Is there any technology in the bins that you need to be thinking about maintaining?
Well, our goal is to keep the bins extremely low tech as possible because it's for developing nations. So the Rezbin shouldn't require Wi-Fi or electricity to operate. It should accept any type of recyclable waste, and it should be able to reward consumers just through app. So basically, all the bin needs is our branding and our QR code onto it, which is our patent pending technology.
Is the city of Iloilo in the Philippines particularly interesting for Rezbin to be based in from a recycling opportunity standpoint?
Well, the thing about the Philippines is that majority of the waste infrastructure is centralized in one island. Iloilo is not in that island, right? So we wanted to build a solution that would work for the whole country, not just one that would work for that specific island. Building Rezbin in Iloilo will allow us to create a solution that can scale throughout the Philippines, unit economics-wise, profitability-wise. If we can make it work in Iloilo, we can make it work throughout the rest of the Philippines.
Is there an opportunity to partner with local governments, like in the Iloilo example, but also just more generally globally? Counties, municipal governments, cities are all trying to deal with this issue of evolving consumer habits.
Yes, we love working with local governments. I think some of our best partners are the local governments. They're the ones who empower us and teach us, you know, who to approach, who to go to. So we love working with local governments, even at the grassroots level. So we also work with other government agencies like the Department of Education. We want to work with them, or the Department of Social Welfare, all organizations that we love to work with.